Economic events in the Asia-Pacific region in the week ahead will be centered on inflation, GDP, and trade-related data, including updated figures from South Korea, China, and Australia. Investors will get a fresh report on South Korean consumer prices Monday after the country's inflationary gauge rose modestly in July. While food and soft drinks contributed most to the overall price increase, it didn't appear to dent consumers' appetite too much. In fact, the advance reading of South Korea's real GDP showed that private consumption had expanded from the prior quarter, primarily due to upticks in non-durable goods and services. South Korea is also set to release its final GDP for the second quarter on Monday. Meanwhile, the Reserve Bank of Australia is set to announce its cash rate decision. The RBA said it doesn't see sufficiently strong enough evidence to adjust its 1.5% cash rate in the near term, but that higher interest rates are likely to be appropriate at some point if the economy continues to evolve as it expects. Australia will also unveil its GDP for Q2 Tuesday, after the RBA noted that economic growth picked up in the March quarter and is likely to have remained solid in the June quarter. This despite the effect of drought conditions on the country's rural sector. Additional data from Australia will also be released Wednesday, with a report on the nation's trade balance for July. The country's central bank said Australia's terms of trade had held up a bit higher than had been expected a few quarters ago. This in part because Chinese steel production has remained strong. The bank anticipates these conditions will continue for the next couple of quarters or so. However, slower growth prospects in Chinese steel may hamper Australia's terms of trade, while additional global supply of bulk commodities comes online. Against this backdrop, investors will receive import and export data from China, with August figures slated for release Friday. Elsewhere, Japan will announce its GDP growth for the second quarter on Sunday, and China will provide an update on its inflation rate for August. In the meantime, select the event calendar option in the IBKR Trader workstation for a full list of U.S. and global corporate events and earnings, dividend schedules, economic data, IPOs, and more. I'm Steven Levine for Interactive Brokers, asking you to enjoy your weekend.